Switch Station 32 back for another video. Today we're going to be going over the state of play and all the crazy announcements that get announced, and I really like this state of play. I thought it was one of the best ones that we had. And another thing, a lot of these games are coming out this year, which is one thing I really liked about it. Now, the first game that got announced, Kena Scars of Zmorn. I was really happy to see that. I wish I had my reaction film because I really pumped to see that. I really like the first one. Here's the first one right here. That game kind of plays like a Zelda game, only you go after like spirits. But this time you're not only going to help spirits, you're going to help living creatures too. So I'm really excited to see what this game's all about. And the visuals of this game look amazing. They look good in the first one, but the second one looks out of this world. It looks really good. I'm glad that this is a PlayStation Studios game. And Ghost of Yotei Legends get announced, and it's a 4-player online multiplayer. I never really get into the first one on Ghost of Tsushima, but a lot of people will be excited for that. Death Stranding 2 got announced on PC with ultra wide version, and I played Death Stranding 1. I couldn't get into it. Everybody says Death Stranding 2 is a lot more flushed out, and it gets into it a lot faster, and there's a lot more stuff to do as far as combat and stuff. So I should try Death Stranding 2. We'll see. Pragmata got a demo released on PS5, and I'm up in the air about this game. It looks good. It looks like it has a good storyline. I'm a big Capcom fan, so I want to try it, but I want to, when games are like $90, like it's hard to go out and try some games that you're on the fence about, so I'm glad it has a demo. I really want to try the demo. And then Resident Evil Requiem, they showed a new trailer for that, and that's my most anticipated game of the year. Most people's is Grand Theft Auto 6, but mine is Resident Evil Requiem. I can't wait to play that. I'm really excited to play it. I'm still playing Outer Worlds 2 right now. I got to finish Outer Worlds 2 in the next 2 weeks, hopefully, and then get into that. They went over some retro games that are getting PS1 games and stuff that are getting HD remasters, and Legacy of Kain was one. Remake Dead or Alive 5, and then a brand new Dead or Alive is in the making, and people are into fighting games will be excited about that. I never really played any of the Dead or Alive games, but there's a lot of people that are really into fighting games that will really be excited about that. Control Resonant. Now, everybody loves their first Control, and I played it, and I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it as everybody else was. But the new one, Control Resonant, looks awesome. Like the way the world shifts and flips upside down, and then you're going from one building to the next. It looks really cool. And that's coming out in 2026. Crimson Moon got announced, and the art style for that is people think it might be AI, but even if it is AI, that looks awesome. And if these games are going to start getting made a lot faster, I don't want to see people lose their jobs or anything, but the games have to come out faster. And that Crimson Moon looked really cool. The soundtrack and stuff, it kind of looked like Doom. It reminded me of Doom with swords. Rayman's 30th anniversary get announced, and that looks really cool. Digital edition's out now, but the physical edition's coming out later. And then Konami was big in this presentation. I was really excited for Konami, and they announced Metal Gear Solid 4 is coming to the PS5, and this will be the first time it was off the PS3. And I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4, so I'm really excited to try this out. And a lot of people are excited that this is finally getting off the PS3, and then it's going to PS5, and I'm really excited about that. And then they announced Darwin's Paradox with the octopus, and it's like you're sneaking around and you're being an octopus, and the art style looks kind of cool. And I like little strange games like this that are part of a main game. It's kind of cool. And then they announced a new Castlevania game, Castlevania Belmonte's Curse, and this game looks really cool. And style looks cool, but it's to me there's a few games that are kind of using this kind of art style with different colors and stuff like that, but I kind of wish they would have a different art style just to be different, but it looks really cool, and it's a Castlevania game, so you gotta try it. But the big one for me out of this whole thing was a new Silent Hill game, and I love Silent Hill. Silent Hill's awesome. Silent Hill 2 remake was awesome. And then you got Silent Hill Townfall. And it starts off with the radio, and you're going through the radio listening to stuff, and like it looks really good, and that's coming out this year, so I'm really excited for Silent Hill Townfall. And that's like I said, that's the biggest thing I like about this direct. Almost all these games are coming out this year. The new John Wick game, and I love the John Wick movies, so, and the action in this game looks really, really good and violent, and so if the gameplay is as good as what it looks, this game's going to be really, really good. It's made by Saber Interactive. And Spider-Man 2 is going to PS Plus, and that's a really big game to be going into PlayStation Plus. Spider-Man 2 is an awesome game. Then Marvel Tokens had their X-Men announcement, and they showed the new X-Men fighting characters, and this game, the art style in this game looks really good. Anybody that's into fighting games are going to be really excited for X-Men Token and the X-Men. And then they closed with the big one, God of War. I was hoping it was going to be the new third game into the new series, but it was God of War Trilogies and the remake, and it's a remake, it's not an HD remaster, so they're remaking these games. Everybody's talking about, is it going to come out 1, 2, and 3? I don't think so. I think it's going to be all 3 games, because that's basically what it said. And I'm really excited to play that. It's in the early works right now. They said the next time we see it, we'll see a lot of it, but hopefully this don't take 4 or 5 years. Hopefully we'll see this next year. That'd be really awesome. And then they announced God of War Sons of Sparta, a side-scrolling game, kind of like a Metroidvania. And the art style is a little different. The character models and stuff are a little different. But it's kind of cool to see Sony start making smaller games, though, because we need Sony to start making smaller games so we get more. We can't be waiting 6-7 years for games. I'm glad that Sony's going to start making smaller games again with their big studios. Not every game has to be a big AAA game. They have to have little spin-offs and stuff like this, so that's really, really cool. And I hope this game does well, so Sony keeps doing this with the other franchises. That's out now, and I do want to try this, see what it's like. There's not a lot of reviews on it because they just get dropped, and Sony normally don't do that. Sony normally advertises their games. They normally just don't do day one drops, so that's new for them. But overall, I thought this was an awesome state of play. I thought it was really, really good. And leave a like and a subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And let me know what games that you guys were most excited for in this announcement. For me, it was Silent Hill and the new Kena game. I love Silent Hill, so I was really happy to have that. And they're pumping out the games right now for Silent Hill, and that's really cool. And it's coming out this year. I thought maybe it'd be next year game or something, but they announced it for this year, so that's really, really cool. So that'll be Switch Station 32, back for another video. If you can leave a like and a subscribe, it really helps the channel grow.